Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And one of the things that defined Windows 10 is the introduction about a year before of the Windows Insider program. So, the Windows Insider program was an idea that came out as Microsoft thought it might be cool to integrate, everyday users into a program that tests new features of Windows 10, the builds of Windows 10 that will be coming later on, and have regular people, and of course, people that were more, enthusiasts and computer savvy, into a program that would help them define Windows 10, help them decide which features people like, don't like, fix bugs, and so on. The idea was actually brilliant. The execution, this is a different story, but the idea behind it was brilliant, as it makes the user feel part of all of the design and decision making, and that made Windows 10 a very special operating system for that reason. So the Windows Insider program started. We had what was first, I believe, called technical previews, before they called them builds, and it had, of course, three layers at the beginning. I'm trying to remember what they were called at first, but there was the standard channel, there was more advanced channel, and there was I think it was a beta channel and a dev channel, something like that, and release preview. So you would be told which channel is, each channel has its own security thing, has its own, basically, you got to deal with problems on certain channels that you won't with others. So they were telling you, if you're not really used to this, release preview is kind of safe. And then you had the beta channel, which was, well, you're going to test features that are going to come out in the next. It was pretty clear at the time. Beta was, going to test features coming in the next version of Windows 10. But it could have a little more problems. And then you had the last one, which was the dev channel, which is you're testing features that might not make it to Windows, and you will be testing things that mean you might have more problems than others. And actually, most of us did at some point, even though the stability of most builds were good. I was on the dev channel, and I remember having to reinstall Windows a couple of times because of major issues. And then they changed all of that, and today the builds, the Windows Insider program continues with Windows 11. It has a different wording. The release preview still exists, which is still the basic testing of, features coming up in the next few weeks. Mostly testing the bug fixing updates, the update previews as they're called. And then they changed the names for dev for the second layer, and Canary for the the layer that's the more dangerous, as they would call it. But the problem is, today there's no clear path. It's what are you testing and where is it going to happen? It's not clear anymore. It's some kind of weird thing that whatever you are in, you're not really sure you're testing what, which is sad, because it kind of, loses that sense of, well, now I'm here because I want to test the new things for the next version of Windows. Well, now it's not that clear, and that's sad. I would say the program got its beginnings with Gabriel Hall, which is here on the right. He was the first chief insider, And he was uncomfortable at that because insiders were demanding and communications needed to be done. So that was not his thing. He was not a public figure. He didn't really fit in with having to be there and discuss and interact with the insiders. So he moved on, and Dona Sarkar took his place. And Dona Sarkar was perfect for the job. By the way, Gabriel Hall is now moved on to Facebook. This is where he's working now. He's left Microsoft. So Dona Sarkar redefined the Insider program in a way that was magic. She was perfect for the job because she was social media present. She was interactive. She loved to interact with the insiders, give them hints of all sorts. If you guys remember, she would often leave hints of new builds coming up in different ways. I remember these energy bars left on the table with a build number at one point. I remember seeing a board with hexadecimal numbers, and it was like, yeah, that's the build number today. You gotta translate it into decimal. And she was always there, active, always there, almost every day, saying no build today, no build today, or no build this week, oh, a build today, and so on. She was fantastic. She was really perfect at that role, and she did it in a way that we felt we were part of something, and it was kind of cool. It was really kind of cool. So I think if there was a height to the Windows Insider program, Dona Sarkar put that height that, we want to be part of it. It's fun. She's fun. And I think that was great. And then came Amanda Lengowski that has replaced Dona Sarkar. Dona Sarkar is still at Microsoft. She's head of the Microsoft. It's a program which deals a lot with AI, apparently. It's kind of the head of Microsoft, like president of the accessibility part of Microsoft products. And apparently she's close to AI, so hope that she's happy there and doing something that changes the lives of people. But definitely, Windows Insider program at that point was a height. Amanda Lengowski got in, and she's a quiet. We don't hear from her. We don't know anything from her. She's like chief, but just like we don't hear from her. And it is to say that the Windows Insider program's interaction and future got really boring under that new rule, where we don't really feel like we're doing anything special because nobody's there to kind of help us feel special. And now we get builds that have no real direction. We don't really know what we're testing, basically. But I remember the good old days when it was fun to be an insider, and we were all waiting for that new build every week to test out and see new features that others won't see before months. Today, it's not as, prevalent anymore, even though there are new builds, even though sometimes there are new features that others will see later. It's just not the same. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.